Life can become hard sometimes. It can even become a struggle. So, what to do when you go through a difficult period? Both my wife and I recently got a bad bout of COVID, and it left me, especially, with a brain fog that still is leaving me in a place where it's difficult for my brain to make quick decisions, and I'm kind of indecisive and I can't multitask. So, what have I learned? The first thing I learned was that I have to immediately cut back on anything that's not essential, to give myself time to rest, my brain time to rest, to take care of myself, and to sleep a lot. And I had to say no thank you and resign from a voluntary board that I'm serving on, and I had to cut back on my calendar everything that wasn't essential. That was the first thing that I had to do, create the space in which to get better. The second thing that I had to do was to learn to focus on one thing at a time. Estelle, my wife, would say to me, let's just get through the next hour. Let's just get through the next day. Take it one step at a time. And that's what I'm still doing. I'm only doing one thing at a time, as much as I can handle. One thing at a time, really focused. And then the third thing, don't ever try and do this alone. With Estelle at my side, we can support each other. We can go through this. I can speak to her, she can speak to me. So reach out to someone else, someone who loves you, someone who will take care of you, and you can take care of them. So those are the three things. The first one is cut back. Secondly, focus. And thirdly, don't do it alone. And you know what? There was joy at the end of all of this. I found joy in the response that I got from people. Not a single person on the board, not a single client that I worked with responded less than positively. They were all compassionate. They were all trying to help me going forward. The highlight was in one of the sessions when I showed up and I said, we're going to go through this day, and I'm not going to be my enthusiastic Nico for this day, but I'm well prepared. I've got everything we're going to need, and we're going to get this thing very successful. And you know, it was, and the joy followed. I hope you found this helpful. More can be found on nicohuman.com or by following me on YouTube or LinkedIn. Until next week, and remember this week, be vulnerable when you need to be, and take care of yourself.